Got a little bit more, 29,339 points. Well done, Parker Schnabel. Discovery shook the mining world, an abandoned TRL, forgotten in the wilderness, still packed with gold worth a staggering $400 million. This massive machine, hidden among the overgrown remains of a deserted mining site, had been left to rust for decades. How could such a treasure-filled machine go unnoticed for so long? Let's dive into the incredible details and uncover what Parker plans to do with his jaw-dropping find, one that made other miners try to eliminate him for good. The TRL, covered in grime and surrounded by dense vegetation, looked like it hadn't been touched in decades. Its sheer size was intimidating, a giant steel tube built for heavy-duty mining operations. Unlike today's modern machines, this TRL was built for strength and volume rather than finesse. Back in its prime, it churned through tons of material daily, extracting nuggets and particles of gold. But here's the kicker. Due to outdated techniques, much of the finer gold had slipped through the cracks, quite literally. Decades of neglect had left a treasure trove hidden in plain sight, and Parker's curiosity was piqued. What Parker discovered inside the rusted turbine wasn't just gold, it was a clue to something far bigger, something that could rewrite the history of this forgotten mining site. Rumors about the site had floated around the area for years. You have a problem with Lucifer. You have a feed direction problem or a chute that's blocked off down in the distributor. Something's going on. Local whispers claimed the TRL was once part of a larger operation, abandoned when miners ran out of funds or faced unforeseen challenges. The untouched piles of sediment near the machine were rumored to be filled with gold-rich dirt, but no one had dared confirm it. When Parker brushed off the grime and took his first look inside, the glint of something shiny stopped him in his tracks. It was clear this was no ordinary find. This was a potential gold rush waiting to happen. Restoring the TRL was no small task. Parker and his team faced a monumental challenge in bringing the rusting beast back to life. First, they had to figure out how to move the massive machine to a location where it could be worked on. Then came the task of refurbishing it, a process that involved repairing or replacing countless parts from gears and screens to the main steel drum. Every step was a test of patience and expertise. But Parker's team was determined. They knew the potential payoff was worth the effort. As the team worked, they uncovered an untouched stockpile of sediment near the TRL. Initial tests on the dirt revealed astonishing results. The gold concentration was far higher than anything Parker had ever seen in his usual mining operations. It wasn't just promising, it was a game changer. Setting up a temporary processing plant, Parker combined old-school mining methods with cutting-edge technology to ensure not a single gold particle was missed. There's a lot of pressure on revenue right now. We haven't had that sort of pressure in a while, but we've got two plans running, you know? We have a shot. The results were beyond anyone's expectations. Day after day, the recovered gold added up, with the total value quickly climbing into the millions. Digging into the TRL's past, Parker's team uncovered records hinting at other abandoned sites connected to this machine. It appeared that the TRL had been part of a network of operations, each potentially hiding similar fortunes. These logs detailed areas with high gold concentrations, offering a roadmap to even more hidden wealth. Parker's discovery wasn't just about the gold in this one spot. It was a gateway to a larger treasure hunt. Restoring the TRL itself became a path into history. Each piece of the machine told a story, from rusted gears to dented panels. It was clear this TRL had seen intense use during its heyday. Specialists were brought in to ensure every repair was done right, knowing that even a small oversight could jeopardize the operation. By the time the TRL roared back to life, it was a blend of historical craftsmanship and modern engineering. Watching it in action was breathtaking. It processed dirt with astonishing efficiency, separating gold nuggets and fine particles with ease. For Parker and his team, this was more than just a financial win. Delving into the TRL's history, they uncovered stories of the miners who had operated it decades ago, people driven by ambition, chasing their dreams in a harsh and unforgiving environment. Piecing together their narratives added depth to the entire project. This wasn't just a quest for gold, it was a connection to the past, a reminder of the hard work and determination of those who came before. The discovery also sparked widespread interest in the mining community. I'll try to get you some reinforcements so you can speed up, but okay. Yeah, the timeline's blown up. This isn't nearly what we thought it was, huh? experts speculated, and enthusiasts began wondering what other treasures might still be hidden in forgotten corners of the world. Parker's TRL became a symbol of what's possible when determination meets opportunity. It wasn't just a rusting relic, it was a testament to the untapped potential that exists in the most unexpected places. By the end of the operation, Parker's team had recovered a staggering amount of gold, with estimates placing the total value well into the hundreds of millions. The TRL, once an abandoned hunk of metal, had become the cornerstone of one of Parker's most successful ventures. Its rediscovery reignited interest in exploring abandoned mining sites, with many wondering what other fortunes might be waiting to be found. With the TRL uncovered and its value clear, Parker's team knew the hardest part was ahead, breathing new life into old machines. This story isn't just about unearthing gold, it's about digging deeper into what's been left behind, both literally and figuratively. In the competitive world of gold mining, most people are focused on what's right in front of them, missing the real gems hidden in the past. The rediscovery of a long-forgotten TRL machine proves that true treasure sometimes waits beneath layers of rust and neglect. This machine, a relic of a bygone era, was transformed into a gold-producing powerhouse through determination, ingenuity, and a bit of old-fashioned grit. It's not just a tale of riches, it's a lesson in the value of looking where others dare not tread. The TRL, an imposing beast of machinery, was once a cornerstone of gold mining. Designed to separate gold from dirt and rocks, it was an engineering marvel in its time. But as technology advanced, these hulking machines became obsolete, abandoned to rust in forgotten corners of mining territories. That's where Parker came in. Armed with ambition and vision, he saw opportunity where others saw junk. Hauling this multi-ton machine out of the wilderness was a feat in itself. It took a team of experts, cranes, trucks, and meticulous planning to transport the TRL to a workshop for restoration. Every mile of the path was a gamble, but the stakes were worth it. Once the machine reached its destination, the real work began. Years of rust and decay were scrubbed away, and its outdated parts were replaced with cutting-edge technology. Outdated gears were swapped for high-tech components. A new motor was installed. Advanced sensors and automation systems were integrated, turning the TRL into a data-driven powerhouse. When the day came to fire up the TRL, the stakes couldn't have been higher. The massive drum began to spin. Dirt and debris poured in. Gold began to flow out. The results were staggering. The TRL recovered millions of dollars in gold, far exceeding expectations. The project proved that forgotten machinery could still hold immense value, sparking renewed interest in restoring old mining equipment. Parker's TRL became a symbol of hope, reminding the industry that sometimes the greatest treasures lie in the past. Is Parker Schnabel's discovery just a lucky find, or could it reveal hidden riches that others have overlooked for years? Was this abandoned TRL part of a large and forgotten treasure waiting to be uncovered? Tell us what you think, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more.